Well, hello there once again. Uh, Hi, how are ya? Um, I was building some of the more of the tempo really quickly, so it looked like I did more between episodes, but I really didn't. But then I got distracted because no. Uh-oh. Dang it. I was just doing all of that, and I looked over, and there was a pink sheep just roaming these graceful hills with the flowers. I'm like, oh, that's so majestic. And pink sheep are the most rare sheep in Minecraft to find in the wild. But now it's just gone. Well, let's try this again, Chop. Well, hello and welcome, capybaras, peacocks, and all of the above. Ooh, I made that. Welcome back again. And last episode, we made or started the Pandora area in Lemon's old base, which I am very surprised I was able to do in one video, seeing how I either do a lot in one video or I do absolutely nothing. So that's fun, as you know. But in the last part of the episode, we were just doing the storage, trying to get into here. We didn't do it if you couldn't tell. But today, we are heading back to our original base of Galaxy's Edge, and we'll probably finish the exterior, maybe just finish half of it, of the Jedi Temple, and do some more scenery pieces, because the scenery is really what puts together a build. It's not actually the build, it's what surrounds the build. Which is very important. That's why I did the trees first, and then I did the temple. So next, we are going to be transforming this into a little cool little area thing. And I haven't built this in creative yet, so I don't really know what I'm doing. I just know this is the outline of like the area. Don't know what I'm going to do over here. I'm a little lost if you couldn't tell. I don't really know what I'm doing right now, but the plan is to do some more of the building over here and do some scenery. Okay, so I'll be right back. Look at the mountain back there. Look how pretty it is. Wow, those two things up there, that one and like those two little bitty things, add so much to the build. Wow, I never noticed. I forgot to build them 2 episodes ago. I didn't see them. I don't know how I missed them, but wow, they add so much. And this thing is so tall. I think, let's see, we're at 103 now. So we go all the way to the top. Woo, 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 woo. Minecraft music starts playing. Don't like that. I thought I turned it off. 146 plus 2, 147, 148. So it's only 45 blocks tall. I say only. That's actually kind of huge. See how I'm only 2 blocks tall. I don't know. It's kind of interesting if you ask me. What this thing? How tall is this? Let's see. Let's see. It goes from 119 to 103. So that's only what 16 blocks tall? Huh. It seems a lot taller than that. Hmm. Maybe you're able to do that when you're such like an incredible, awesome, coolest, funniest builder ever alive. Period. You know. Whenever you're the coolest, awesomest builder ever. Oh, it's a good thing I had a totem now. Got the heebie-jeebies. You could finish your builds whenever you're a super awesome builder, and you don't just make them a facade. That's exactly what you do, actually. All right, so next on the agenda, I am going to fill up there because I do have the interior of that top part built, but nothing else really. It's kind of like in the bone skeleton phase where it's wireframed in here, but no details have really been added. And then once we put that in up there, I think it's time to start on the scenery because I'm very excited to terraform. Terraforming is my single favorite thing to do in Minecraft. I don't know why. Especially when I can just like do it and I don't have to follow like a structure like these rocks and stuff. Oh, I followed a structure to them. I don't think I'm gonna do that anymore. I think I'm just gonna build them straight up, you know? Because it just takes forever to look at the picture and like reference back, look back. It's like animating. I like how our sniffers are still here. Still don't have a name for them. Hey, buddy. Oh, you, yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Well, let me go do that. So, one second. Sorry, I had to put my headphones on. I think I have this area to work. So I have between here and here to work with. Like, and it goes over there and it goes over there. So I have this entire area to work with. So it's not that big. So it's kind of going to be hard to do something with. I could put like a cliff here. That would kind of hide it because like the way this is designed, it's like a theme park, you know. And when you're in a theme park, not an amusement park, a theme park, um, you're only supposed to see one area at a time, kind of, or you're supposed to see tidbits of the other area. So, for instance, when you walk over here, when you go to the entrance, you only see the entrance really. So, like, the Jedi Temple is mostly covered. It's going to get more covered eventually. But you only really see this, and the temple kind of blends in with the trees, has that kind of earthy texture. But anyway, you walk through, and what's the first thing you see is that you're in this forest and you see, oh, what's that over there? And eventually you're going to see a giant thing over there. You're like, oh, what's that over there? Then you're going to see like maybe a building over here. You're like, oh, I could go that way. So you walk over here. You're like, oh, I can go that way. I can go that way, and I can go that way. Let me, it's kind of like you're discovering your own adventure almost, and I'm trying to recreate that in here. So, in order to do that, whenever you're looking at the Jedi Temple, you don't see anything else. You are in the Jedi Temple area, and that's it. You know, you don't see the thing over there. You don't see the entrance. You're just in this forest kind of thing, and that's what that is. So that's the explanation for that. So I still don't know what I'm doing. I just thought I would explain that. Alrighty. So some progress has been made today. I've started some of the terrain work. I'm just going to. I've tested world stuff and creative for like an entire like stadium over here. I'm not doing that because it didn't look good and it didn't feel right. So I'm just going to stick a mountain here. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to stick a mountain right here, um, and just finish that. So making it a little bit up front here, and then it's going to slowly slope backwards. But you're going to join me with some of it because D23 just happened, and they announced a lot for the Disney parks. So let's get into that because oh, I am bursting at the seams. Alrighty, so we'll talk about what should we talk about first? Let's talk about Disneyland first. Okay, we're not going to talk about the foreign parks like Paris and Tokyo because I know I'm never going over there. So we're just gonna skip those for right now. Um, but Disneyland is getting the Walt Disney a wonder magical life or something. I can't exactly remember the wording, but it will be rotating in the Main Street Theater with Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln, which honestly I'm okay with that. You know, that's that. I would love to go. I would love to go to Disneyland sometime just to see that because they say they're going to be building off of the Lincoln technology, which they've already have, but saying that uh themes it to maybe they'll have a walking Walt. Maybe I don't even know because the whenever Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln came out, it was revolutionary because he stood up from his chair. So he was just sitting in a chair, and then when the show would start, he would stand up, which everyone thought that was absolutely incredible. So does that mean that we'll have a new thing with this animatronic? Who knows? But we'll move on away from that. And DCA, Disney California Adventure, that needs a rename, is now getting their own Avatar Land, which it honestly looked really cool. And it's supposed to be themed to Way of Water. Ours is themed to the first movie, which I'm okay with, you know. What was I saying? Avatar. They will be getting a ride. Looks like a waterboat ride. I'm guessing it's probably gonna be the same technology as Disneyland Shanghai's Pirates of the Caribbean, which uses magnets and arms under the water to make it like a trackless water ride. It's really cool technology. It's incredibly expensive though. Like really, really expensive. Anyway, it allows the vehicles to have like I don't know, 80-degree drops. Like, it's absolutely insane. And then they can spin the boat in the water like a trackless ride would be. Um, what else? What else? What else? They're also getting a Coco water ride in DCA as well. Disneyland didn't get much love this D23, which I'm okay with because Disney World got a lot of love, which that's my park to go to. So, the Coco ride, they didn't really share much information about. They just kind of said like, we're doing it, and they said that everything is happening in this D23. That's the first thing they said, which is good because last D23 they kind of they didn't do much. They didn't talk about a lot and didn't do a lot of it. And, Disney fans and I were very angry and not very happy with them. Anyway, out of stone. I have stone up here. Yeah, look at that. Let's see. I guess we should start off with Disney World. So I'll go from smallest to biggest. One moment. So, um, smallest announcement they gave was shoot. I'm trying to remember. Um. Okay, Smuggler's Run, the Millennium Falcon ride in Galaxy's Edge, will be getting a new movie. Same for Disneyland, and there it is, Galaxy's Edge. It'll be getting a new movie, which is super awesome. It's gonna be themed to the new Mandalorian and Grogu movie that is coming out. I think sometime, probably, maybe, who knows. So that'll be coming next year. Then we're just jumping straight into it. Hollywood Studios, they're also getting. It's not nighttime. They're also getting a Monsters Inc. land, which is going to be so cool. I think it's only going to have one attraction in it, and it's going to have dining and a shop. And the ride will be a hanging coaster, like the Doors. It's going to be going through the Doors room whenever they're searching for Randall and stuff, which is going to be so cool. I'm so excited for it. They already released the track layout for it and what the buildings and stuff look like. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Then I'm trying to remember. There's a lot. Uh, okay, well, let's go straight into it. Animal Kingdom is getting South America Land, which will have in Dinosaur. Where Dinoland USA is. It will have Dinoland USA transformed into South America Land, which I'm okay with because Dinosaur Land, like, it's it's a little meh. It's kind of cheaply done, which I know it's supposed to kind of look cheaply done, but like, it's cheaply done for cheaply done. Um, but what was I saying? Dinoland. Um, yeah. So they're replacing that with South American Land, which will have an Canto ride. It will have a Indiana Jones ride, which is just replacing Dinosaur because it's the same ride layout, but it'll be a completely new ride. So Disneyland has a Indiana Jones ride that uses the same ride system, but this one it's just going to be different. They just like, no, yeah, we're just doing a different story, which, hey, again, I'm okay with. I'm okay with a lot of stuff that they announced today. But yeah, it'll be a completely different story. The Enchanto ride, they didn't share a lot about it. They announced what the story is, where you're going through. It's basically like the day whenever the little boy gets to speak to animals. That's basically what you're going through, which will be cool. But some people are speculating that Disney released a video about their Hollow table. I'm not sure if you've seen it. It was all over the news. It was like it can move you around. It's like one of those 360 treadmills, but it's like way more high tech than one of those. Um, but some people are thinking that it will be the ride vehicle, like how the ride moves around will be off of those tables, because Casita, the house, is supposed to be moving you around through the ride, and it looks a lot like that technology. Like, it's kind of shocking how similar it looks, but that's what people are speculating, which again I'm okay with. I say I'm okay with things a lot. Um, and then the Indiana Jones ride, it'll just be the ride layout of Dinosaur, just rethemed, which, yep. Um, then the exciting part is everything in Magic Kingdom. Magic Kingdom is getting such help. Let me fly. So first, Tortuga Tavern, right across from Pirates of the Caribbean, is turning into a cantina. So like, Oga's Cantina at Galaxy's Edge, it's going to be one of those kind of style things, but themed to Pirates of the Caribbean, which will be cool. It'll have the Barker parrot that first was introduced in our Pirates, and then since Disneyland's so special and awesome, they stole it from us. So now we'll have our own. Um, then we will have really cool stuff. But yeah, that cantina will be really cool. But then they announced that we will be getting a Cars Land, which will be pretty awesome. It'll have two attractions in it, one a family ride, and the other one looks like an outdoor ride, like in Radiator Springs, how they have that really cool racing car one that's like their version of Test Track almost. That's gonna be really cool. But ours is gonna be like off-roading themed, which I didn't think that we could do since it, hurricane and stuff down here. Who knows? I'm not sure how they're going to do it, but you do you, Disney. Yeah, that'll be really, really cool. That will be taking over Tom Sawyer's Island and Rivers of America. So that entire river and Tom Sawyer's Island will become the Cars Land. And if you look at a map of Magic Kingdom, you'll see that it's a huge area. It's actually giant. But the next thing they announced was a Villain's Land coming to uh, Magic Kingdom as well, which will be behind the Cars Land. So think like next to Big Thunder Mountain, wrapping all the way around the river bend, all the way to Haunted Mansion. That river bend won't be there anymore, of course, but it's going to wrap that entire area, and it will have at least two experiences. They said at least two rides, which whoo, that's going to be awesome. Like they showed concept art off. That is going to be so cool. Like I'm genuinely so excited for that. And all of this stuff is breaking ground very recently soon. They already are filing the permit to start construction on the Villains and Cars Land in Magic Kingdom. And they already have had the permits for South America Land. The Imagineers are actually already there in trailers, just waiting for the go ahead to start. So yeah, that was all of the announcements for parks and experiences just in Disney World and Disneyland. Um, that doesn't even count the cruise ships. The cruise ships are getting four new boats. Four new boats by the end of 2031. They're going to run out of names. Like the Disney Majesty, the Disney Enchantment, Disney Royalty. I don't even know. Like I don't even. Hey, Royal Caribbean's been doing this for how many years? They have to, know what they're doing, right? They gotta know what they're doing. They have to. They must have more names. They must have more names. But look at that. We built like an entire mountain in that time. I still got a little bit. I need to like trail it off to here. Um, but yeah, look at all the progress we did in that 7-8 minutes of runtime. I'm so proud of myself. Alrighty, so I have done the mountain thing. I want to give you the full experience. You da 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 da. This is a Star Wars theme, by the way. Da 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 da. Oh yeah, baby, it's dirty now. Get the joke? It's all dirted up. It's all dirt and grassy. Look at this. Look at this thing. I AFK'd here for at least one night in Minecraft, not in real life. What do you think I am? I have time? No. I mean, I do have time. Never mind. Why is this one not doing it? I'm very mad at it. Anyway, look at this. Look at the mountain. We spent like... Okay. Where is he? Where is he? Where'd he go? Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's afraid of me. I knew it. He's afraid of me. Did he leave? Oh. Anyway, look at it. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, I like it. It'll be great because it will block the interior. I don't have to build anything else. But I like it. That's as much progress as we're going to get done today. But this side will not be a mountain. This actually has a wall to it and stuff. It didn't take that long to build it and create it, so hopefully it won't take that long in survival, but who knows? Who knows? But yeah, look at it. I like it. I like it. I think once we get that area done, it's going to look so good over here. Just because, like, with these kind of builds, it doesn't look good, or it looks alright, until you get all, like, the quote-unquote theming in, where you can't really see the outside and it's all secluded and stuff. But once it does that, it looks really good. I think it'll look really, really good. I'm very proud of myself. I was able to get this video done in a week and a half. I'm so proud of me, myself, and I. We all did such a great job on this. Pat on the back for all three of us. But sadly, that is the end of our episode today. Please join me in next week. Probably not, actually. It'll probably be like another week and a half because I start school. I don't like it. Anyway, subscribe for ice cream.